Hello mga tol, welcome dito sa ating live stream. Ako po si Serex. Ay nako, nagising ako. Sarap ng tulog ko, bigla ako nagising. Kasi eto na pala. Pinalabas na pala yung state of play ng The Last of Us. Ito yung parang demo nila nung gameplay. Para makita natin kung ano yung aasahan nating magiging graphics or gameplay ng The Last of Us 2. So, ayan. Hindi ko pa napanood ng buo. Medyo ano lang yung preview lang yung nakita ko parang silip lang kanina eh. Pero dito natin makikita kung ano talaga. Dinownload ko kasi yung gameplay niya. Ayan, paalala lang hindi ako yung naglalaro dito. Taga Sony PlayStation yung naglalaro nito. Beta tester boy, beta tester. Sa mga nanonood dyan, good morning po sa inyong lahat. Sa mga gusto mag-comment, ilagay nyo lang, hello. Sa mga gusto mag-comment, ilagay nyo lang dyan sa comment ang inyong mga shoutouts at ang inyong mga comments. At pakishare na rin to mga tol. Ay grabe, aga. Tulog pa yung mga tao. Sige. Pero sisimulan ko na to. Samahan nyo ako na panoorin ang The Last of Us Part 2 State of Play. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Come on. Nasaan na ba yun? Play. Sounds ba to? Hello. PlayStation. Magandang umaga sa'yo, tol. Ay. Narinig niyo ba? May sounds ba?
I know you wish things were different.
Maxi, salamat sa stars. Oh shit. Ito yung sa part, part 1.
I wish things were different.
Maxi, salamat.
Ellie!
Part 1 to eh.
But they ain't.
Magandang umaga CJ Agsalud. Ray Giritan, shoutout at kay Jen Castor, magandang umaga. Ito muna yung commercial.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
Oh shit.
To do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
Yung kapatid, Uncle
So
Tony.
they just get to get away with this?
How'd you find us?
You can't stop this.
Grabe oh.
I want what you want. But not at any cost. I really hope you make it.
Laki na ni Ellie dito, no?
I have to finish it.
There's a cost.
We could have killed you.
Salamat ulit Maxi sa
Maybe you
stars.
should
Yun! Grabe. Matindi to, Brad.
I'm Neil Druckmann, Vice President of Naughty Dog and the Director of The Last of Us Part 2. We're just a few weeks away from launch on June 19th, when the game will finally be in your hands. The wait has been long, and we're extremely grateful for your patience, especially now in the midst of these unprecedented and challenging times. We hope you're all taking care of yourselves and that you, your friends, and your loved ones are doing well. Because of these extraordinary circumstances, we can't be together in this final stretch and share the experience like we usually would. So today we're trying something different. Something we've never done before.
Ito na.
Over the next 20 minutes or so, we're going to give you an in-depth look into what awaits you in The Last of Us Part 2, including new details about the gameplay experience and story. And to cap it all off, we'll be showing a never-before-seen, lengthy gameplay sequence. You'll definitely want to stick around for that.
JJ Hernaya, ito yung Last of Us na preview to.
I don't know what happened.
Part 2.
I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. They were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her.
The Last of Us Part 2 picks up Ellie and Joel's story several years after the events of the first game. Ellie and Joel have settled in Jackson, Wyoming, amongst a thriving community of survivors. With the threats of the world kept outside the town's walls, Jackson has been able to find relative peace and even stability. Ellie is now 19, lives on her own, and has been able to forge lasting relationships within the community.
Yes, katombo
Scale
yan.
of 1 to 10. How would you rate our kiss from last night?
Yeah.
However, this peace is short-lived. Jackson and Ellie suffer a violent and traumatizing event. Ellie sets off back into the treacherous outside world in search of retribution and justice. Her journey will take her to new parts of the country previously unexplored in The Last of Us. The story spans multiple seasons and climates, from the snow-capped mountains of Jackson to the lush Pacific Northwest. Each introduces a wide range of exterior and interior environments for you to navigate and explore, rendered in meticulous detail and unprecedented scale with the latest iteration of the Naughty Dog engine. Our goal was to make these environments not only beautiful, but feel as grounded and authentic to the cities they're based on as possible.
Oo nga.
Much of the story unfolds in what remains of Seattle, a massive former quarantine zone. Its locales are incredibly diverse, spanning a dense city center with a skyline of towering high-rises to the beautiful suburbs and stormy waterfronts that surround it. The city exhibits drastic shifts in architecture, elevation, and weather. And with Part 2, we've introduced new traversal mechanics that afford greater exploration and ways to navigate threats. Ellie is not only able to climb and jump over gaps, but she can use ropes to scale vertical terrain or swing over obstacles, allowing you to discover new areas, resources, and side narratives.
Pwede na mag-swing parang si Nathan Drake.
These more open environments also create new strategic considerations in combat, whether it's to get the jump on enemies or bypass them entirely. The Last of Us Part 2 features some of the largest environments we've ever created. Horseback riding will allow Ellie to quickly cover some of these expansive terrains.
Parang open
Some
world.
streets are so flooded that a boat is required to navigate them.
Wala. May boat.
However, the world of The Last of Us is as lush and inviting as it is deadly. As Ellie uncovers the path to finding those who have wronged her, she must face the many threats of this unknown city. In the wake of the pandemic and the fall of the quarantine zone, Seattle has become a war zone, where two warring factions find themselves in an ongoing conflict for territory and resources. One of these groups is the Washington Liberation Front, otherwise known as the WLF. The WLF are a militia group that began as resistance to the military occupation of Seattle, and eventually wrestled control of the city from them. They are highly trained, organized, and well-equipped with weapons they stole from the army. They occupy much of the city, imprisoning or killing trespassers on sight.
Hey, we got another trespasser.
Tatago
Girl,
din, ah.
Did you see her?
Grabe.
On the other side of this bloody conflict is a group of religious zealots called the Seraphites,
May kulto naman.
or Scars, defined by the self-inflicted deep cuts that they bear across their faces. Like the WLF, they're deeply tribalistic and territorial. They're known for being stealthy, using overgrowth as cover, and they use more silent weapons like bows and arrows.
Clip her wings.
Mas matindi to. patay ka, Chinese ka. Oh shit!
But beyond this conflict among survivors, the threat that originally brought the world to its knees is very much present. Every human is in danger of falling victim to the infected.
Yun lang. Ganda na ng graphics
There are
ng
the recently
kalaban.
infected runners who are more numerous and aggressive in this game. The blind but extremely deadly clickers,
Clickers.
and the stalkers who sneak and hide until they're ready to attack, surprising their victims with extreme agility and brutal violence.
Ay, nagulatan na naman.
The Last of Us Part 2 introduces new stages of infected, such as the Shamblers. Large, heavily armored enemies that are covered in pustule. Upon getting close to you, they expel a corrosive spore cloud that burns its victims.
God.
But our most terrifying and lethal new forms of infected will have to wait until you play the game for yourselves.
Putik yan.
Overcoming these threats will require careful consideration of how you approach every combat encounter and how you
Ayoko na.
leverage Ellie's unique skills, equipment, and the environment to your
May
advantage.
aso.
Infected?
Galing ha.
The WLF patrol the streets of Seattle with guard dogs, which are capable of detecting and following you even while in cover.
You think this guy's connected to the
They can pick up your scent and alert their handlers to your presence.
Naaamoy.
Listen mode will reveal your scent trail, so keep moving and cause distractions to avoid detection.
They could be hiding anywhere.
25 years after the pandemic began, the world is completely overgrown. Use tall grass to hide from enemies and go prone to stay out of sight. However, this form of analog stealth means you're never fully hidden. If enemies get close enough, they can discover you, even in grass. When Ellie is overwhelmed, running away is a viable option. You can also break glass or crawl through tight spaces to find new paths or areas to evade or take on your enemies. In any given combat situation, you can flee an encounter and re-establish stealth to regain the advantage. If you absolutely have to fight your way out, there are a variety of tools at your disposal. Ellie's more agile than most of her enemies. She can sprint and quickly dodge incoming attacks. Learning how
tama
opponents
yan.
attack with
Dodge.
different weapons and mastering the timing of your dodges will prevent you from taking damage and
Sa ano, walang
create
dodge.
opportunities to counterattack.
Sa part 1.
You can use throwable items or well-placed shots to stun enemies before dealing a killing blow. Or using them as a shield to protect yourself or buy some time to figure out your next move.
Pwedeng shield, no? Ah, zombie!
Ellie isn't always alone on her journey.
Grabe, nakakatakot yung grabe.
Allies will take part in helping you navigate the environments, spot enemies, and meaningfully help you in combat encounters.
May tumutulong. Ah, net. Back off! Oops. Ayos to. Ay, shit.
Between the human survivors and the roaming infected, there will be times where multiple threats are present, creating new strategic considerations and opportunities. You can choose whether to attack these opponents separately and directly, or find ways to pit them against each other.
Grabeng kripo.
Flee as they fight, or wait until their numbers have thinned out and engage with whomever's left.
Puta, naglabasa yung mga zombie.
Our goal is to create unparalleled tension, coupled with deep systems that give you greater control and influence over your journey. As you play, you'll be able to invest in a broad collection of crafting items, weapon, and player upgrades through training manuals scattered throughout the environment and scavenging for ingredients. These skills and upgrade manuals cater to a variety of playstyles, and the choices you make will create your own distinct experience.
Ayos.
We also wanted to extend that agency and personalization to your weapons through our new workbench system. Scavenge for parts to modify and improve your weapon's performance and attributes, all of which are visualized and become
Grabe,
part of your character.
angas. Ganda na ng graphics. Kitang-kita mo na yung detail, eh. No? Yan. Yeah. Aray ka, Brad.
Survival will also require using the parts and ingredients that you'll find in the environment, which can be crafted into a wide range of defensive and offensive items, like proximity mines, explosive arrows, pistol suppressors, and more.
Hindi siya basta-basta nagpapalit ng ng baril. May time para magpalit ng baril tsaka ng weapon. Ganun din naman sa part 1 Uy, putik yan sa book.
All of these gameplay systems are meant to immerse you in the world and make you feel in lockstep with Ellie's emotional journey.
Shit. Game.
As we've said before, this
Wala
is
na
Naughty
pera.
Dog's largest, most ambitious game. It may seem like we covered a lot, but we've only scratched the surface of what it's like to play The Last of Us Part 2. We can't wait for you to experience it all for yourself on June 19th. Until then, here's an extended sequence of never-before-seen gameplay.
Yan.
Enjoy.
Ay, excited na ako. Jordan Valladares, Senen Dolor, JJ Hernane, TJ Kuntapay, good morning. Alps Peñaflor, Arvic Valerio, John Silver, Jake Gakutara. Kaya magandang umaga sa inyo Si Kenneth Dimaranan, CJ Agsalud at si Maxi. Ayan, nagbigay ng stars Salamat.
Did you find her
Si
yet?
Jen Castor din. Hello sa inyo. Panoorin natin to.
Isaac's not happy about it.
Nalangoy, Marunong na siya lumangoy.
What the fuck are they talking about?
Sa part 1, di siya lumalangoy. Doon. Angas, Tao. Stealth mode siguro to. Hindi siya naririnig. Naka-headphone.
Fucking sound. Hands up.
Naglalaro.
You know a girl named Nora?
Sure, yeah.
Where is she?
PPSP.
In the hospital.
Where in the hospital?
Yeah, they're clearing out the upper floors. She's
Nandito
somewhere
si
in there.
Rose Tico. Oops. Oh, putang ina.
Stop.
Naksak sa liig ang hayop. Laro lang
Boat's away. Word is we're almost wrapped up.
Good. I got my girl waiting for him for Bob.
You shitting me? They put you with Joe again?
Upstairs.
Hey, we get the job done.
I bet you do. Oh, this is not fair.
I'm telling you, man. Data soldier. It makes these shifts so much easier.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind.
Fuck. Sounds like scars are getting closer.
Hope that's our guys executing those freaks.
Hey, did you hear why we're all getting called up to the fob?
I heard that Isaac wants us to retake all of downtown.
I heard we might take the fight to them.
Oh, no way. Not after what went down last time. Even Isaac isn't that crazy.
It's what I heard.
Shut up.
All right, calm down.
Stealth kill. Tinitira sa liig no? May sense na siya. Ayan, parang kay Joel. Ganda, narinig. Saka pwede magtago sa damo to eh, no?
Man out. Check the whole course out. Someone's out there.
Pati aso eh, no? Sunog eh. Lupit.
Just like that.
Puro sa ulo yung tama eh,
I'll go
no?
check it out.
Mas stealth pag ano,
Holy shit!
na-discover. Patay ka sa
Shit! Look out! Move! Over here! Drop her now, crook! Asshole!
Putik yan! Ginilidan!
I found her!
Lupit. Nahanap na siya. Buksan mo! Ay, tanga. Mayroon pang kalaban eh. Yan, bubuksan na niya. May oras din yung pagbukas.
Damn it! Find another way off!
Angas ah. Mayroon pa rin mga ipis. Ganun pa rin yung tone eh, no? Improve lang yung graphics. Wala pang zombie yan, ha?
That you, Nora?
Pwede na siyang mag ano, no?
Maybe if you posted more guards, Abby would still be herself.
What the fuck was Abby here?
I'm not stupid. You're gonna tell us where she went.
When Isaac talks to us about this,
I'm getting tired of this.
Nora. Nora!
Nora?
I'm not going down for her, man.
Bababa. Ang ganda ng detail niya. Saka yung, ano, yung graphics niya. Oy. Pati yung pagbaba, hindi basta-basta eh, no?
Don't scream. Put that shit down.
Boom. Pala si Nora.
You remember me? Yeah. You remember me.
Ano mas masasabi niyo dyan mga tol? Sa June 19 na, next month na. Ilang araw na lang. Grabe. So yan mga kaibigan, ang The Last of Us 2, yun yung state of play nila ngayon na nilabas ngayon. Ano masasabi niyo mga tol? Lagay niyo sa comments. Yan, sabi nila, Alps, napakaangas. Sabi naman ni si Angeline, matinding disipulo ni Joel. Killing machine na. Oo. Sabi naman ni Kenneth, good morning. Sa tamang nood lang sa stream at nagkakape. Ayun, no? Salamat, Kenneth. Parang, The Last of Us 2 talaga yun, si Angeline. Hindi pa ako yung naglalaro nun, Jordan. Ano lang yun, demo. Ang bilis na ng kamay ni Ellie, sabi ni, ang bilis sumalag. Kaya nga eh. Yan. So mga tol, maraming salamat sa pagsama sa akin ha. Thank you din sa nagbigay ng stars kanina, si Maxi. Yan, salamat. Solid, sabi ni Arvic. Ready na pre. Order na. Matic na yan. Pre-order. Pre-order na. Wala pa akong pang pre-order eh. Magkano ba? Sa Data Blitz kasi, mahal eh. I mean, gusto ko yung, physical eh. Hindi ako makalabas. Bawal lumabas dito sa Bacoor. Freddy Cartagena, Buen Huejo. Mac Balba. Resident Evil naman din na laruin ko. Nalaro ko na yung Resident Evil, tol. So, ayun mga tol, tinid na lang natin ha. Magbabalik ako mamaya para sa naman. Dahil hindi pa natin natatapos yung mga zombie sa Days Gone. Kaya, doon naman tayo maya-maya. So guys, thank you po sa pagsama sa akin ulit dito. Ayan. Kita-kits sa next live stream. Ako po si Serex. At don't forget to like ang aking itong page na to para mas dumami pa tayo. Alright? Kita-kits sa next live stream. Rections aquí. Ruberchua, tagay na. Bye-bye. BRB, kabalik ako.